So I haven't uploaded because unfortunately day 2 was like a complete failure. I ended up spiraling. I got drunk. I went on this rampage, like trying to talk to somebody. I just wanted to have a conversation with somebody. I was FaceTiming everybody on my phone, everybody on my Instagram. It was fucking pathetic, but there was some answers, some helpful people, some helpful advice, but I wish I could remember it. I just know because I looked at my call log and some people did answer. So to those people, thank you. But yeah, I got found on the street by my mom's husband. I was just lying on the street, I guess, with like 4 shooters in my hand and then like another 8 unopened ones. Really sad, and I didn't upload that day because, well, obviously I was drunk. But on the way home, when my mom's husband picked me up, I decided to have him take me to rehab, and I was on a Wednesday night. I went to rehab, and you don't just go to rehab, you have to do something called detox. I've never been to rehab before, so I went into detox. And I was there till today, Sunday. Today's Sunday, and the first 2 days were me just sleeping pretty much. They were giving me some medication to calm down my shake, because I shake, I guess. After I binge drink, I start shaking now, which is, it's nothing new, but I was shaking more than usual. So 2 days, so I was at least sober those 2 days, but yeah, nothing much, just sleeping through the days. Day three, I started like really thinking about my kids. I have kids. Day 3, I started thinking about my kids a lot and going through a lot of depression. But 3 days sober. Started thinking about my ex, and for some reason decided that, because I love her, I've always loved her, but I ended up deciding that I was just like reflecting back on everything and decided that she is no longer good in my life, and probably a big source of my drinking right now and my depression. So it got me thinking that, and it also got me thinking that I need to stop pretending and accept that I have a problem with alcohol. It's crazy, like day 3 of being sober, you start having these dreams, like very vivid dreams. I would dream like I was at home and I'd wake up, but I was actually in detox. You know, you can't have your phone in there. And I'd have these vivid dreams that I was at home, and I'd wake up looking for my phone to like text somebody, and it's a good thing I couldn't, because like I wasn't in the right state of mind to talk to anybody. Day 4, I was feeling really anxious to get out of there. Some new guys went in, some guys with addictions that weren't alcohol, they were like different from mine. But one thing that really stuck to me, this one guy went in there and he was on the verge of losing his kids. I went in voluntarily. This guy went in because he had to complete this so that he could keep his children. And yeah, I was just watching this guy go through it, and he was good for the first day. Day 5 came, which was the day that I was done with detox. And he was just going crazy. He was sneezing a lot, bang his head, and he kept saying he wanted to go home. And there was another guy, my roommate in detox, very good soul, very big-hearted person. He would try to comfort him, and tell him not to leave and to think about his children or whatever. And he got really sick, started throwing up, and it felt bad because I had already gone through that stage. I was feeling better. And he was just going through it a lot worse than me. And he goes in, there's like this room where everybody chills at. He goes into this room, and like I'm always gonna remember this scream. He screams, "I have to do this for my kids," but he screamed it out loud. "I need to do this for my kids." And he just fell to the floor and was in tears. And obviously, I'm trying to comfort him. My roommate trying to comfort him. And he can't take it no more. So he decides to leave, He decides to leave, and my roommate, I don't want to say his name, but my roommate, like up until that guy left, he was trying to convince him to stay. He's like, your kids, or whatever. And he left anyways. Said he couldn't do it. He left, and my roommate broke down in tears, and like, I understood because he had promised them that they went in together, so they had promised each other that they were gonna help each other get through it, And I got close to them, so we were like a team. We were gonna get through it together. And he just broke down in tears, and I was like, he's upset. I go into the room, and he's still crying. It's been like an hour, and he's crying like when you lose a loved one, crying, type of crying. And I tell him, like, you know what? There's only so much you could do. No, sí, ahorita voy a entrar. I'm like, there's only so much you can do, bro. Like, we can only do so much, and at this point, we just gotta let a higher power take over, and hopefully everything works out. And he tells me that it just hurt him really bad, and I'll never forget the way he said it. He's all like, he picked smoking a pill over his kids. I broke down crying after he said that. And then he's all like, and it took me back because he's like, I'm an adopted child, and my dad didn't choose me either, And then I realized why it hurt him so much, And it just made me think, like, every time I drink, like, I'm putting myself before everybody else, before my career, before my kids. And, it made me realize that. I just hope dude is doing okay. I hope I see him again, I'm out of detox now. It's 5 days sober. I go into actual residential rehab tomorrow. I've been good. they let me out because of business reasons, you know. But I'm gonna do a drug test and a ETC test for alcohol that goes back 3 days. So there's no way that I could like cheat the system, you know. So I go back tomorrow. So I'm not gonna make a video in a while. But I've been writing every day. Hopefully one day I could share everything that I write with you guys. I don't have it on me right now, but I kind of summed it up a little bit of what my 5-day experience was in detox. But yeah, just if you're somebody that prays, pray for me. And hopefully I get through this. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read a lot in there. And hopefully then my next video, when I get out of there, I'll tell you about some of the crazy stuff that goes down in there, if anything crazy goes down in there. And hopefully I'll be 35 days sober by then. Like I said in the video before, my name's Hector, and this is my journey to becoming sober. It seems impossible right now, but somebody told me, can you be sober for a day? And I said, yeah, of course anybody could do that. And he said, well, treat every day like that, just one day at a time, you know. So by my next video, I hope to be 35 days sober, go back to my career, and go back a better father and a better person to my family, to my kids. Yeah, I didn't really have a plan on what to say in the video, but I felt like I had to record something for you guys. It's nighttime where I'm at. It's bedtime right now. I'm nervous about being in rehab for a month without a phone, but it's for my own good, and I hope my next video I make it through it for you guys.